10 amazing life skills that can just help you become a better person, a better employee, a better family member, a better friend, whatever it may be. These are amazing life skills that I think are really important to society. The first one, please and thank you. At Soccer Roots, we're very big on mindset, manners, and just life skills in general. And saying please and thank you to not just adults, but everybody, your current friends and your parents, whoever it may be, costs nothing to say please and thank you, right? So just think that way. Please, thank you. It's a great way to start in life, okay? Number 2, apologize when you're wrong. Oof. Now this is gonna be a particularly hard one for men because we carry around an ego the size of Jupiter. So it's very important to learn this. Now, sadly, you'll hear me saying these words, but it might take you years, it might take you decades to learn that just kind of taking accountability for when you're wrong is such a grown-up thing to do. If you're listening to this and you're able to understand that, then you're gonna get a head start on me. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even really take full accountability for my actions until I probably turned about 30, which is my journey. Doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong, but I would love you guys to get a head start on that. I mean, imagine if you could take accountability for your own actions as a teenager. It just means, you know, not trying to get out of it, not trying to weasel, not trying to lie, not trying to make excuses. Just say, yeah, I made a mistake. I tell you, as a business owner, if one of my staff members is late or something for work and they say, I have no excuse, I'm so sorry, it won't happen again. That's always going to end better for them than making an excuse up. What's the point? Just be honest, take accountability. The third one, huge one, guys, huge one. Show up on time. If you can't be on time, be early. Okay, never be late. It just sets such a bad precedence. If you're a parent watching this, you have to change that. If you're having kids, you do not want that pattern to continue for your children. Be on time or be early. It's really as simple as that. It's a life skill that's going to get you really far, or could be the difference between not going somewhere in life. Such as, you know, if you played for Real Madrid and you turn up, I think 1 minute late, it's like a $5,000 fine. Because these are the standards of life and these are the standards of top industries. And you either want to be part of it or you don't. Number 4, be kind to strangers. It's so rare nowadays that you just meet such nice people to everybody. Sadly, especially in like Los Angeles, we carry around a lot of ego and projected frustration and trauma and anger. But when you meet a really kind person, I'll find myself coming home and saying to my partner, like, wow, I just met this really nice person today. It's not lost on people, I promise you. So really be conscious to just be kind. We don't know what everybody else is going through in life, and I think that that is very important. If someone's being mad at you, chances are they deem that you're easier to metaphorically kick than the person that's upset them. So it's not really ever an attack on you. Just understand that, okay? The next thing, listen. Listen without interrupting. When somebody's talking, that's basically the most value that they can give you. They're sharing their time and they're sharing their thoughts with you. If you just step in and interject over that, what do you think that feels like to that person? It's pretty much the rudest thing you can do. Now, of course, kids have to learn this, but if they aren't seeing their own parents do it or their own grandparents do it and all their coaches do it, then how are they going to imitate? It's going to take them a lot longer, and our responsibility as adults is to pass that on to the next generation to make them better than us. So, you know, you don't listen just to kind of cut in and give your 2 cents off of a pre-planned sentence you already had. Listen and actually take in the information and then respond based off of what they said, rather than just saying what you are going to say regardless of what they said. That's a huge one. Number 6, follow your dreams. This is a life skill that I feel that people ignore. It's fair to say that more and more schooling systems and college have kind of reached an end to an extent. It might be controversial to say that, but I think it's fair to say that as a sweeping statement now, college has no benefits in the sense that it did from, you know, the 50s, 60s and 70s, when there was more power within that piece of paper at the end. You know, unless you want to be an architect or a doctor or something which is far more kind of specific to training, I think that you should be more aware of following your dreams than ever. You know, I always heard people like Gary Vaynerchuk and Tony Robbins and these guys talking about school systems are created for workers, not for entrepreneurs. So if you've got a son or a daughter that's telling you, I would love to do this, then respect that, and don't try and project something that was internalized from your parents, because you're talking about something that was 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. And with respect, it's just become completely irrelevant now. If we all just got caught on that, we'd all be working for mass corporations. We wouldn't have any new businesses popping up and stuff like that. So if your kid tells you they have a dream, or if you're watching this and are a kid with a dream, believe in your dream, but understand that with your dream come these other skills, such as listening and working hard and taking accountability and being on time. So all of these are going to work together, right? The next thing that I want you to work on is just try and be a mentor. I don't care if you're 12 years old. Something that we do at Soccer Roots is that we'll take a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, and we will try and give them a kid who's 6 or 7 and say, hey, like, you're going to help that kid. You're going to help that kid get better. And it's a really good thing to do. It starts teaching management training effectively to children to say, hey, lead from the front. Even though you're young, you can show them what this is like. You know, we meet lots of kids who are scared on their lesson 1. Find the other kid who was scared when they came and say, stick with them. It's a really good thing to learn, guys. Number 9, use and learn people's names. I tell this to my coaches. If you're saying, hey, well, nice job, buddy, over and over again, it doesn't have the same effect as it does from a positive and also corrective standpoint than if you use their name. So make sure that you're really learning and honoring a person's name, because it shows them that they care enough to actually learn your name, right? And chances are that it's probably Jackson anyway nowadays, right? Everyone's called Jackson. So just really honor that name. And the last one, hold a door open. I just got back from England and I saw tons and tons of this going on. I just love basic manners, especially towards the elderly. I think that if Christmas and Hanukkah and these times of holidays can teach us real benefits, it's just manners and respect for people is very important. And it's up to us as a society to really keep these things going, because without it, we're all doomed. So thank you for watching those kind of 10 life skills. I think they're really going to help you. Just go through and watch them again and really hear my words. These aren't words to kind of show off. These are literally to help you. If you're a kid watching this and you do these 10 things, you're going to instantly improve yourself and you're going to give yourself a head start on all of your friends, I promise. And if you're a parent, it's never too late to change. You can change right now, this second. Thanks for watching. Coach Adam with Soccer Roots. Have a great day.